The world is changing fast, but you can learn it at a slower pace.
Special English.
Please note that the following stories are read by AI, but all information has been written and verified by professional editors. You are listening to Special English.
Beijing has approved the establishment of the city's first space computing industry innovation center, now set to connect the entire industrial chain of space computing and boost the development of the satellite Internet of Things sector. The Innovation Center has identified 6 major research areas, including highly reliable, heat-resistant space-native computing chips, high-performance, hyper-interconnected space computing payloads, and space-based large models under constrained power conditions. The Innovation Center is expected to be officially unveiled at the end of this month. Space computing refers to an emerging computing paradigm that deploys data processing, storage, intelligent analysis, and decision-making capabilities on orbital platforms such as satellites and space stations. The Innovation Center is jointly led by Beijing University of Posts and Telecommunications and leading enterprises in the space computing sector. Wang Shangwang, Dean of the School of Computer Science at Beijing University of Posts and Telecommunications, said that Beijing is home to the most complete aerospace and computing industrial chain in the country. He added that the city brings together rocket and satellite companies, large model firms, and chip enterprises, providing unique foundation for the development of space computing.
You are listening to Special English.
China's flagship services trade fair will add a dedicated area this year for companies seeking support in expanding overseas. That is according to a press conference recently held in Beijing. The 2026 China International Fair for Trade in Services will, for the first time, set up a promotion and roadshow zone for overseas expansion services, bringing together providers in finance, law, accounting, intellectual property, advertising, and human resources. The zone will offer roadshow presentations, professional consulting, and space for business talks. Zhou Tizhou, an official with the Beijing Municipal Commerce Bureau, said the 2026 fair will continue to feature comprehensive exhibitions and 9 thematic exhibitions. Dedicated overseas expansion service areas will be incorporated into 4 of these thematic exhibitions: telecommunications, computer and information services, sports services, transport and business services, as well as education services. Preparations for the fair's permanent venue at Shougang Park, a former steel mill site in western Beijing, are also moving ahead. Jiang Nan, Deputy General Manager of Shougang Group, said renovation and construction work began immediately after the 2025 edition of the fair closed. Norway will be the guest country of honor at the 2026 fair, with a national pavilion focused on green energy, digital technology, healthy home products, and high-end nutrition. More than 40 countries and international organizations, including Norway, Australia, and the International Bamboo and Rattan Organization, have confirmed plans to set up exhibitions or host events at the fair. Over 250 companies and institutions such as China Mobile, Bank of China, Tencent, Walmart, Siemens, and Johnson & Johnson are expected to participate. According to the Shanghai Stock Exchange, Chinese humanoid robot maker Unitree Robotics has passed the review of its initial public offering application on the country's star market. Based in Hangzhou, in East China's Zhejiang province, Unitree Robotics specializes in the development of high-performance humanoid and quadruped robots, robot components, and embodied AI models. It was among the first in the world to commercialize high-performance quadruped robots and apply them to industrial scenarios. The company's prospectus states it plans to raise 4.2 billion yuan, about $616 million through the IPO. The proceeds will be used for projects involving the research and development of intelligent robot models and robotic bodies, the development of new intelligent robot products, and the construction of an intelligent robot manufacturing base. The prospectus shows that the firm's operating revenue rose from 159 million yuan in 2023 to 393 million yuan in 2024 and reached nearly 1.7 billion yuan in 2025. Unitree Robotics expects its revenue to range between 1.052 billion yuan and 1.128 billion yuan in the first half of this year. Net profit attributable to shareholders of the parent company, excluding non-recurring gains and losses, is projected to stand between 236 million yuan and 283 million yuan. In June 2025, the China Securities Regulatory Commission rolled out a package of measures to further reform the star market, including a pilot pre-review mechanism for IPO applications from high-quality technology companies. Unitree Robotics is the second company to file an IPO application under this mechanism. The STAR market was inaugurated in June 2019 at the Shanghai Stock Exchange. It is designed to bolster companies in the high-tech and strategic emerging sectors.
That is the end of today's program. I hope you will join us every day to learn English at a slower pace.